Hey guys, Gabe here. Hope everyone is doing well. It has been a minute. I feel like this week has just been super busy. I have been getting ready to go out of town this next weekend through next week. And this week I'm alone in the office more or less, so it's just been nonstop. And then when I get home, getting ready for my daughter's three-year birthday tomorrow, and then getting ready to pack up to leave for a little while. So it's been a little crazy. I just wanted to take a minute here, finally relaxing. I've got my Bing's favorite, and in it, a little Bothy flake, thanks to Mr. Srigliano. Appreciate that, spreading the love. And so far, I like it. I attempted the fold and stuff method, and I think it turned out pretty well. Seems to be burning all right as I get it started. So I wanted to do a little VR to Michel Baruk. He was talking about how he has trouble keeping his cigars correctly humidified way up there in the north, and humidity is up and down all over the place. And I said I'd show him how I do it. Oh, I'm drinking Sierra Nevada Hot Bullet double IPA, pretty good. But I'm a fan of the IPAs. So anyway, here in Amarillo, we are in the high desert, so the altitude is very high. It's very dry. We get just barely any rain every year. And so the way I do my cigar collection is I just bought a airtight case, and I use the Boveda packs in it. And I'll show you what I do to keep it cool, because the temperature fluctuates in my house and in my closet, I think, a little more than I'd like for cigars. So let's go to my little proof of concept in-drawer humidor cooler. I'll show you how that is right here. All right, so I'm going to try to do this without bumping around too much, but so this is in my bathroom next to my closet. I've got these drawers. What I've done here is I've got an outlet there. We're moving, but if I were to stay here, I'd go in the wall and run the power outlet down into the drawer. But this is the setup that I have here for my cigars. So what we've got in here, this is just my first little humidor. There's nothing in it actually. This is 120 to 12 volt, and this runs, the wiring runs here. This is a thermostat with a little lead that runs inside of this, inside my drawer. And you'll see back there, that's where the temperature lead goes, but it's in Celsius. So we try to keep it around 70 degrees. And what I have right here is just a cheap Peltier cooler. So this side is the hot side, and this side here is the cool side. And what this does is right here in the middle, there is a Peltier plate. And what this does, when you run current through it, one side becomes cool and one side becomes hot. So this has a little fan on this side and then fans on this side, and this pumps in the cool air into here and keeps it cool. And so this is kind of a proof of concept. In the drawer, I've lined it with this foam. Forget what the insulation is. It's R3, so it's not super great. But I just wanted to see how well it worked, and it works really well. In the winter time, I would put this inside here so that it heats up this side and then pumps this side, and this cheap little thermostat you can set to either turn on for cool, and I just keep my cigars in this airtight case that I got. And as you can see, I haven't recalibrated the hygrometer, but it's at 69, obviously, because it's in an airtight seal box with these Boveda packs that are still great at 69%. And so all I do is I just rotate my cigars every couple week or two, just to make sure that none of them gets stagnant on the bottom and the humidity sinks to the bottom or whatever. So anyway, I just keep them in an airtight case because we are in high desert here in Amarillo. And in the summertime, keep them cool with this. This is maybe $15 worth of stuff that I got off eBay. You can also find them on different sites, but it'll click off once it gets to 19, and then I think it kicks on at 21 Celsius. I forget where 70 is exactly, 70 Fahrenheit, but so that's it. Michelle, I think you could rig something up like this. I got this case. It's not a Pelican case. It's the $20 one from Harbor Freight. And I went through a few, found the best one, and it is airtight. It does have a real nice seal, and it is okay to keep your cigars in there. And so that's what I did. And that is how I store my cigars. So if I were to do this full scale, I would get some thicker foam and actually build it airtight and not use the airtight box inside the there, but that's the idea, is using the DC Peltier cooler to keep it cool. So that's how I store my cigars. So that's how I store my cigars, and if we stay here or if we move to another house, my goal is to build the humidor in the drawer and actually make the drawer the humidor, and then build it out of wood, make it as airtight as I can get it, and not use the little plastic case, but actually have it in cedar. So that's how I did it. You can find those little Peltier coolers on eBay. They're just all over the place, but they're, for 20 bucks, they're a great concept. You can find videos on people making little mini desktop refrigerators out of that styrofoam board and the cooler. So anyway, check it out, man. It works. Boveda packs in an airtight case. Just rotate the cigars, and then to keep the temperature even, just get you a little cooler. All right, we'll catch you guys later. Have a blessed week. See ya.